In the vast expanse of the cosmos, great things often arise from the most humble of origins. A star begins as a mere whisper of dust and gas, a planet from scattered cosmic debris. So too, it is with the great cities of our world. Consider Dubai. Today, we see a skyline that pierces the heavens, a testament to human ambition that seems to have sprung fully formed from the desert floor. But this shimmering metropolis was not always so. Its story is one of vision, of perseverance, and of a remarkable transformation that challenges our very notion of what is possible. It is a story that began not with towering steel and glass, but with the gentle lapping of waves against the shore of a quiet creek. Long before the world knew its name, Dubai was a small, unassuming settlement. Its lifeblood was the Dubai Creek, a natural inlet from the Persian Gulf that divided the town into two parts. This waterway was the center of its universe. The people who lived here were resilient and resourceful, their lives deeply intertwined with the sea. They were fishermen, casting their nets into the warm turquoise waters to provide for their families. They were pearl divers, undertaking perilous journeys to the depths in search of lustrous treasures that were prized in distant lands. This was a community built on hard work and a profound connection to its environment, a quiet existence under the relentless desert sun. The challenges were immense. The climate was harsh, with scorching summers and scarce freshwater resources. Life was a daily struggle against the elements, a constant negotiation with the arid landscape that surrounded them. The economy was modest, relying almost entirely on the pearl trade and fishing. When the invention of cultured pearls in Japan caused the global pearl market to collapse in the early 20th century, Dubai faced an existential crisis. Its primary source of income vanished almost overnight, plunging the small settlement into a period of profound hardship. It was a moment that could have spelled the end, a return to obscurity. Yet even in these difficult times, the seeds of Dubai's future were being sown. The leaders of the Al Maktoum dynasty, who have ruled Dubai since 1833, possessed a rare and powerful foresight. They understood that to survive, Dubai had to adapt. They had to look beyond the horizon. Instead of succumbing to despair, they made a bold decision. They declared Dubai a free port, eliminating taxes on imports and exports. This act of incredible vision was a beacon of hope, an invitation to the merchants and traders of the world. It was a signal that this small outpost on the Arabian Peninsula was open for business, ready to dream of a different, more prosperous future. For every great leap forward in human history, there is often a catalyst, a single discovery that changes everything. For Dubai, that moment arrived in 1966. Deep beneath the desert sands and the coastal waters, a new kind of treasure was found. It was not the glistening pearl, but something far more potent: oil. This discovery of black gold was the spark that would ignite Dubai's incredible transformation. It was the universe providing the means to turn a bold vision into a tangible reality. The revenue that began to flow from this newfound resource was not just wealth, it was fuel for ambition, the power to reshape the very land itself. The ruler at the time, Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, is often called the father of modern Dubai, and for good reason. He possessed a profound understanding that the oil would not last forever. It was a finite gift, a window of opportunity that had to be seized with both hands. His famous words, "My grandfather rode a camel, my father rode a camel, I drive a Mercedes, my son drives a Land Rover, his son will drive a Land Rover, but his son will ride a camel," reflected this urgent wisdom. He knew that the oil wealth had to be invested wisely, used to build a sustainable economy that could thrive long after the last drop was extracted from the earth. With this powerful foresight, Sheikh Rashid embarked on an ambitious program of development. The oil revenue was not hoarded, it was poured directly into creating the infrastructure that a modern city would need. The Dubai Creek, the city's historic heart, was dredged to allow larger vessels to enter. A modern airport was constructed, opening Dubai to the skies. Roads, hospitals, and schools were built, laying the essential foundations for a growing population. Each project was a building block, a deliberate step in a grand plan to create a city that would one day stand on the world stage, independent of its reliance on oil. This period was one of electrifying change. The quiet fishing village was rapidly becoming a bustling construction site. The sound of hammers and machinery replaced the quiet call to prayer as the soundtrack of the city. Port Rashid was opened in 1972, a deepwater seaport capable of handling the massive cargo ships that fueled global trade. This, combined with the Jebel Ali port that would follow, established Dubai as a critical maritime hub. The city was no longer just a stop on an ancient trade route. It was becoming the crossroads itself, a vital link between East and West, a place where the world could come to do business. As the 20th century drew to a close, Dubai's leaders understood a fundamental truth about our interconnected world. To thrive, a city needed more than just ports and oil. It needed to attract people, not just traders, but thinkers, innovators, tourists, and families from every corner of the globe. The vision expanded beyond trade and logistics to encompass a new, audacious goal to build a world-class destination for tourism and business. This required creating an environment that was not only efficient and modern but also safe, welcoming, and spectacularly unique. The focus shifted from building a city to building a global brand. The launch of Emirates Airline in 1985 was a masterstroke in this grand strategy. It was more than just an airline, it was a flying ambassador for Dubai. With a philosophy of service excellence and a rapidly expanding network of routes, Emirates connected Dubai directly to the world's major cities. Suddenly, this once remote desert outpost was just one flight away for millions of potential visitors and investors. The airline's success was intrinsically linked to Dubai's success. As Emirates grew, so did the flow of people through Dubai International Airport, transforming it into one of the busiest travel hubs on the planet. Alongside aviation, Dubai began to invest in attractions that would capture the world's imagination. This was not about building things that were simply good. It was about building things that were the biggest, the tallest, the most luxurious. The strategy was to create landmarks so iconic, they would be instantly recognizable worldwide. The Burj Al Arab, marketed as the world's first 7-star hotel with its distinctive sail-shaped silhouette, was an early symbol of this ambition. It sent a clear message to the world. Dubai was a place where luxury and bold design knew no limits, a destination that offered experiences you could not find anywhere else. To support this influx of people and businesses, Dubai established free trade zones, each tailored to specific industries like media, technology, and finance. These zones offered foreign companies 100% ownership and zero taxes, creating an irresistible business environment. This attracted a diverse international workforce, transforming Dubai into a true melting pot of cultures. People from over 200 nationalities now call Dubai home, living and working side by side. This cultural diversity became one of the city's greatest strengths, fostering an atmosphere of tolerance, innovation, and global connectivity that continues to power its growth. Today, when we look at Dubai, we are witnessing the culmination of that decades-long dream. It stands as a vibrant, futuristic metropolis that continues to push the boundaries of human ingenuity. The city is a living gallery of architectural marvels, a place where the impossible seems to happen on a regular basis. The skyline is dominated by the Burj Khalifa, a staggering spire of steel and glass that stretches over 828 meters into the sky, the tallest structure ever built by human hands. It is more than a building. It is a symbol of Dubai's journey, a powerful statement that no ambition is too high to reach for. The spirit of building the biggest and best extends to every facet of life in the city. The Dubai Mall, one of the largest shopping centers on Earth, is not merely a place to shop. It is a destination in itself, containing a colossal aquarium, an Olympic-sized ice rink, and a gateway to the dancing Dubai fountain. Even the geography has been reimagined. Where there was once only open sea, there are now the Palm Jumeirah and the World Islands, audacious, man-made archipelagos shaped like a palm tree and a map of the globe offering luxurious homes and hotels. These projects showcase a willingness to literally reshape the planet to realize a vision. What draws millions of visitors here year after year is this unique blend of the familiar and the fantastical. You can spend the morning skiing on real snow inside the Mall of the Emirates, and the afternoon riding a camel across majestic desert dunes. You can explore the historic souks of Old Dubai, haggling for spices and gold, and then dine in a Michelin-starred restaurant at the top of a skyscraper. This duality is at the heart of Dubai's appeal. It offers a safe, clean, and hyper-modern environment while still providing access to authentic Arabian culture and adventure, creating a travel experience that is truly comprehensive. The story of Dubai is, in essence, a story of transformation. It is proof that with visionary leadership, relentless determination, and the courage to dream on a grand scale, a small fishing village can become one of the most dynamic and iconic cities in the world. From the quiet shores of the creek To the dazzling heights of its skyscrapers, Dubai's journey is an inspiring chapter in the human story. It reminds us that our future is not always written in the stars or dictated by our environment. Sometimes it is written in the sand, waiting for us to build upon it. Like and subscribe for further content.